Flosstube. Welcome to the Ladywing Designs channel. My name is Zakia and we are here for the third Maynia vlog. How are we already on vlog number 3? I don't know. But yeah, so welcome to any new or returning viewers. This is a channel about crafting in general, mostly cross stitch, but a fair bit of knitting. Lots of knitting coming up, especially. But yeah, so welcome to everyone. It is May the 11th, 2020, so Monday. It's right at 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so I finished the other vlog like 2 hours ago, and it's almost done uploading and all of that. I got all my links in there in the description box. There were a good bit of them again, so I thought that I would go ahead and start this vlog, mostly because I've already been crafting today. So well, I'll talk about that other stuff in a minute. So knitting wise, because this is the crafting that I've been doing so far this morning, while the video was converting and then now uploading, I have been catching up on some YouTube videos with some people, and this is how much I've knit this morning since, yeah, so everything, whoops, not flipping you off there, everything from the Progress Keeper there, which the Progress Keeper is a little Eeyore butt from my beloved Adoria on Instagram, and I think she still has an Etsy shop. She'll be linked below. Her Etsy shop will. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on, this yarn, if you haven't been watching the vlogs or anything. So I keep my yarn in what she calls a yarn owl. Just coincidentally happens to have owls on it. But I did look up the shop because I linked it in the last video. And I knew that her shop still existed because I've linked it in a previous video, like a while ago. But yeah, I never took the time to actually look at her products. So she calls these yarn owls. But yeah, so it has a little handle so you can hold it. I like to use this for socks and things while I'm walking. Or like when I'm on campus and stuff. And then it has the snaps up here, and you can see that's where my yarn was. I like to pull the yarn up through the center and then snap these, and so the yarn still pulls out just fine. So I don't know if I said the shop name. This is from Diana Couture. She'll be linked below. This is the yarn that I'm using. It's Hypnotic Yarns in the If One Can, Two Can colorway. Toucan like the bird. I always love saying that. Yeah, so that's what I've been working on a little bit, and I'm gonna go back to this because the video is still finishing uploading. So I am gonna knit. I'll probably finish this repeat and then put it down. But that is where I am. I'm knitting. So this is all the details, right? I'm like forgetting all the things. So this is the Hitchhiker shawl from Martina Bim on Ravelry. It's a paid for pattern. It's super simple. I love it. You can see the teeth there. They totally curl over just from the knitting. But I am doing a hashtag Hitchhiker Cal, K-A-L, with Michelle Bindi Stitchy. We started these last Sunday, and we are knitting them together, and then we're going to trade shawls. So I'll have hers and she'll have this one. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing so far today. What else did I want to talk to you about? So let's talk about some stitching. Just because I'm probably not going to do like another check-in clip before I do start stitching. I can pull it up on my phone. So it's May, which means StitchMaynia is happening, as I'm sure everyone is well aware. Some people are just still doing their regular weekly updates and telling us all the Maynia fun. Other people are doing daily Maynia vlogs, which is really fun. If I can remember, I will I don't know if I want to say that just because I might not remember. Darn it. Okay. At some point, I am going to sit down and like make a list or like tell you guys, which I have a whole list in my apartment, of like some new to me people that I've watched in the last month and a half. So there's that. We're going to talk about them during the craft with me this week. And then Maynia wise, I am watching Sammy J Stitches. She's doing daily, every other day videos. Jessie Marie does stuff. Two Martini Stitcher, Erin, she's doing daily videos. Is that it? I think for Maynia, that might be it. I think so. Yeah, and then I'm watching other daily videos, and like I said, there are new people that I've watched. We're going to talk about those in the craft with me, so that I can just do a whole bunch of shout outs at once. It'll basically be a shout out episode. But yeah, so anyway, StitchMaynia. I am participating this year. It's only my second year doing Maynia, and last year was kind of alternating between new starts and whips, and I knew that I wanted to do something a little bit different this year. So Amy, Creativity by Gidge, hold on, I need to write down all these people that I just name dropped because Sammy J, Jessie Marie, Amy, okay. I will forget all of these links. I have to do that like after every clip. I'm like, okay, what did I talk about? Let's write it all down. That's how the links happen in the description box. So if y'all ever see that like I mentioned something and it's not down there, let me know because I probably just forgot. I don't rewatch the vlogs or I don't rewatch any of my videos anymore. I just upload them. So I add the music and then I upload them. So if there are things missing, feel free to let me know. Anyway, Stitch Count Mania was Amy's idea, Creativity by Gidge. And the idea of it is that instead of, because she's not doing any new starts this year, so she still wanted a way to participate. And so she came up with aiming for 1,000 stitches a day, every day during May. So at the end, you should have, or theoretically, you would have 31,000 stitches at least that you did. And if we get anything extra during the day, cool. But we're not going to count that towards like the next day. Except in my case because I'm playing catch up, so whatever. But like, it's the 11th, and I think Amy's over 12,000 already because she's had some really great stitching days. She's doing amazing. Yeah, so I decided to join her in that, and then, like, right as Maynia was starting, she showed me this project, which is what I was supposed to be looking at the picture for. I can do this. So she showed me this project, which is a freebie from the Cross Stitch Salon. So she has an Etsy shop. She has some freebies on her Facebook page. But you should totally check out her Etsy shop because she has beautiful patterns. And I did actually go back and buy one of hers, a sushi pattern that I'm super excited about. That'll be started hopefully sometime during May. But anyway, so this is the project. Let me turn my brightness up a little bit. There we go. So this is the project from Sarah at the Cross Stitch Salon. It's Severus Snape from Harry Potter. So yeah, that's that. I pretty much am just referring to this project as Snape now. So that's what the project will look like, and this is where we are starting from on this vlog. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you've seen, I'm so in love with this. So his eye is in, he's got a forehead crease there. You can see we've got his nose coming in. This block will give me the other side of his nostril. Yeah, so this is where I'm at right now. Oh, I forgot to look up. I seriously, y'all, I cannot remember who did this needle minder. So if somebody remembers me saying, or yeah, let me know, because I thought that it would be on the whip pages on the blog, which are not getting updated right now, just so you know, if anyone's going over there. The WIP pages have not been updated in like probably since the quarantine started, honestly. But yeah, so it's not on the WIP page because it's not in a picture anymore. So I changed, you know, the details. So I don't remember. I want to say that it's from Snarky Crafter, but I went back on her Insta and I didn't see it. So I think it's somebody else and I can't remember. I know exactly who it is. I think that I always used to get these confused. Hold on. I'm gonna. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm gonna look this up really quick because I think that I just figured out who it was. How could I not? Okay, whatever. It's fine. And I can't spell English. um. Okay, I feel like it's her. I'm not gonna do the whole squirrely thing on screen right now, but I am pretty sure that this needle minder came from Simply Serving HK. That's her Insta name, her Insta handle, and that is what she is on Etsy. Yeah, it's a ways. Yeah, it's a ways back. So I'm not gonna do this on camera. But I'm pretty sure that it is Simply So. I say this, y'all, I'm still scrolling. But now that I'm looking at her page and everything, I believe that's correct. So this is from Simply Serving HK. I'm not sure if y'all can tell. It's the Hogwarts wax seal. Sorry if you can hear the computer humming. Poor thing is not really breathing properly right now, and it's uploading still. So there's that. But yeah, so this is where I am on Snape. Grime Guard from Silver Moon Sewing. I use a Bowen mechanical chalk pencil to grid, and you can get that off of Amazon. You have to buy the green lead you have to buy the green lead separately. And this is on 18 count, 2/1. So that's where we're going to be starting from when I get to Snape. I am going to, first of all, keep scrolling. But I am going to keep knitting while I wait for this video to finish uploading, and right now I'm watching Bindi. So who have I watched today? Let's talk about that, because most of the people that I watched today are not new to me. So I watched Nadine, Nad Stitches. Again, everyone will be linked. And then I watched Garrett, Coffee Stitcher. I had to catch up on a couple of videos from him. And then, who did I watch? I watched Erin, Two Martini Stitcher, her episode from yesterday. Stitching the High Notes. She is a knitter and a stitcher. Yeah, so she's been doing daily vlogs. She started in April. And she did April vlogs, and then she's continued on into May. And I actually didn't watch, because I didn't think I was going to watch them. I just, to be honest, did not care. And so I didn't watch the April ones, but then I saw that she was, you know, continuing into May, and I was like, well, I know she's a stitcher, so she might be doing Maynia, which she is stitching. She's just working on one project, but still, it's fun. Yeah, and she's sharing like her cooking and baking adventures every day, and it's super fun. I love her podcast. I love Joanna. So, Stitching the High Notes, highly recommend her. And she makes project bags for both knitting and cross stitch. So, you should totally check out her website and her shop. I think that's it for who I've watched today. I watched Sammy J's vlog for Maynia from yesterday. I watched Jessie Marie's vlog from yesterday. And then now I'm on Binti Stitchy, Michelle, her Flosstube from Saturday. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep watching her, and I'll knit while I'm doing that. And then I will stop and eat some lunch, because that's probably what it'll be by the time I get around to eating. And then, yeah, and then I'll start working on Snape. So that's what's happening today. I'll try to get a little clip or something tonight. Let's be honest, I probably won't do another face-to-face. That seems to not be the case. Especially because the lighting is kind of bad that late at night, so I just don't worry about it. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get another little clip or something in here for y'all to see. And until then, happy stitching. Hey y'all, so we are back. I think it's only been like 3 hours, 4 hours since I talked to y'all last. Of course, it's been like 2 seconds for you. So this, I figured I would show y'all where I am. Stitching plans are changed, which is really why I'm filming this clip. But so this is still in this marker is in the same spot from where you saw it earlier. That's where I started knitting today, and this is how much I got done. So I watched, I finished up Michelle, and then I watched Amy of the Stranded podcast. She announced that this is her last week doing the daily vlogs on her channel, but she's also, after this week, she'll have been doing them for basically 2 months straight. So there's lots of, you know, relaxing footage there to watch if you want that. The last couple of weeks have been kind of monotonous. I don't mind them. I love catching up. And the music she uses is really peaceful, but she's just been doing a lot of dyeing and stuff. Anyway, highly recommend that. So I watched Amy, and then I've been binge watching the last few episodes from Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady podcast, also a knitter. Don't y'all just love this yarn? I love it. Also, can we just yet again appreciate the light at my boyfriend's apartment? Because, yeah, I love it. That's pretty accurate, honestly. Pretty accurate. I love it. So, yeah, that's where I am. I got 6. So these, in the pattern, these little things are referred to as teeth. I'm pretty sure. If not, that's what I'm calling them. But I'm pretty sure that's where I got that. They're called teeth. And I got 6 of those done today. So that's good. Okay, let me finish the podcast stuff. So I watched Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady podcast, another one that I truly love. Every once in a while she does day in the life vlogs, which are really nice. I enjoy those. I've been watching her for a couple years now, so it's kind of fun to get to see like behind the scenes, as it is for everyone that does kind of life vlogs and stuff. And then the other person, there was one more. Oh, I caught up with Katie on Inside Number 23. She was the very first knitting podcast that I ever watched. So I always love watching her. Okay, so that's the knitting that I did. And the people that I watched while I was doing that. So I had a completely random thought during the last video that I was watching from Kay, and I realized that I have a color that I could use on this project. So if you've been keeping up on Instagram or with the vlogs, you'll know that I have been housing one of my Maynia starts. Actually, so far, the 2 smalls that I've started have both been in this, but regardless, in my Love You More Studio sleeve, I am keeping, right now, what's in there is Ink Circles, The Queen That Was, and I'm almost done. So I thought this was going to be a finish today, mostly because I thought I was going back to my apartment today, but the videos upload way faster over here. I don't know what's up with that. Like, it takes a whole work day at my apartment, like 8 to 9 hours for the videos to upload at my apartment. And when I'm over here, they take like 2 hours. So I stayed here to upload, and then by the time I finished uploading, I was just comfortable, so guess I'm staying another night. Anyway, so this is where I am on the Ink Circles piece. It's on 16 count Black Ada, needle minder from Brenda's Minders and More on Facebook. Ah, lovely. Always reminds me of the January retreat. That's where I got this one. That's where I met Brenda, the retreat that I went to. Um, anyway, yeah, so this is where I am. I've gotten all the greens done. The bones are all done. The only thing that I have left is the flowers to put on. So you can see there are two colors in the flowers, and then I also have, not flipping you off here, I also have the crown up there, which is in Krynic. Yeah, so, which I am going to do it in Krynic. It's not the exact one, but I have a Krynic, so good enough. But yeah, so yesterday I was chatting with Alma's Little Wonders here on Flosstube and on Instagram, and she was like, hey, you know, why don't you like change the color of the flowers? Or I don't remember which one of us brought it up first, but it came up, and anyway, I hope I wasn't showing you all the pattern, but we kind of both decided that purple would be great because purple, queen, royalty. Anyway, there's a reason they call it royal purple. But yeah, so I didn't think that I had any purples here, and then all of a sudden this morning it kind of hit me like, hello, you totally have a purple because there's a purple in Maynia. So, of course, that's not showing up correctly at all, but this is 327. That's not showing up correctly. Anyway, I wonder. Hold on, I'm going to try this. I keep Maynia in the flosses, at least, when it's in the Q-snap, but I keep it in my Bitsy Bob from That's So Calico. So you can see it has the felt, which holds your threads. I don't know if this will work at all because everything's getting blown out. Not really. Still the wrong color. Whatever. It's 327. I'm sure a lot of y'all have it. I'm sure you've already looked through your floss boxes for it. So I'm going to use this color. Like it's basically the purple that I was kind of imagining in my head, and I think it's gonna look good. I like that purple. But now the issue that I'm having is that I don't, because I want to just go ahead and finish this if I'm going to finish this dark purple. So, oh, or maybe I'll do that. Guys, I think I just figured it out. Okay, so thought process, right? So I was, pause. If I'm going to lead you through this, we're going to just do it right. So these are, I don't even know why I'm bothering because all the colors are showing up wrong. You can kind of see there, it's a red and a pink that were used, that I was going to use for the flowers. So I was like, okay, there's this pink that I had, but I didn't like that combination. Definitely did not like it with the original, although who knows, I still might end up doing that. I really don't know. But now I'm looking at this. This has no number on it. Good thing I know what it is. This is 407. It's another color that was used in Maynia. I don't know. Like it's a brown, so it's definitely not the color that is called for. We'll see. I honestly might just stick with this lighter pink. What I'm probably gonna do is, because I'm gonna get all of the purple done, and then I will just experiment. Maybe on one flower I'll do this pink and see if I like it, and if I don't, then I'll pick another flower and probably try this brown. I don't think I like the lighter pink at all. So then I'll try the brown, and then I'll be able to pick from there. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's a good plan. Thanks for helping. So, yeah, so that's what I'm about to get into. I'm going to work on finishing up the ink circles piece. I can take this purple. I'm going to work on finishing up the ink circles piece, and then I will actually move to Snape. So, okay. And, you know, power of technology, a few minutes ago you saw what Snape was at, so I'm not going to show you him again. So, okay, I think that's it. It's like 3 o'clock right now. just after 3, so I am going to probably turn on some music, kind of de-stress, get back in my introvert type of zone. Even when I'm watching all these people on Flosstube, like it's just me and them, you know, chatting, but yeah, I still feel like I need a bit of a break from extroverting. I don't know. Does anybody else do that? So yeah, I'm gonna go listen to some music and finish this project, and I'll probably do like a little clip or something later whenever I do finish it. Oh, I need to do my signature. Note to self. Um, yeah, so I'll probably just put in a little clip when I do finish, and that'll be that. Alright, so until the next clip. Okay, so we're back. If you can hear the humming in the background, the fridge decided to start right as I was about to do this. Anyway, yeah, so it's May the 12th. It's right at 11:30 in the morning. I almost said afternoon. Okay, so I need to catch you guys up on yesterday evening and this morning. So, I guess first I'll just go ahead and show you this. In my, have I already mentioned this vlog? I seriously can't remember. I have no idea. Well, I worked on this yesterday, didn't I? So you guys would have seen it. I think, yeah, okay. The days are seriously running together now, y'all. Okay, I need to put that on the list of links because it's not on there yet. That would help me remember. So I moved the progress keeper up this morning before I started working on this again. So that progress keeper is where y'all saw it at last, and I have since added on 2 teeth, I think. Hold on. So at the top, 1, 2, 3.5. So 3.5 teeth over here because it's at the top of this one. So yay, we're getting there. The rows are getting longer. There have actually been, I didn't mention this yesterday, but there have actually, yesterday I had to tink back 3 times because I wasn't paying attention and forgot to bind off. No, you don't have to, but I just, yeah, the perfectionist in me needed them to be right. But, so I did that once today, and I was like, oh crap, I missed it, so let me tink back. That will no longer be happening because the rows are now just too long. Yeah, it took way too long to... It didn't take that long to tink back those 2 rows, but it was longer than the day before when I was tinking, so yeah. Any mistakes that happen now, it'll just be a little bit of a bigger tooth here. I'm not going to rip back anymore. But that being said, I think I'm doing pretty good, so this is where I am. My goal is to finish this sometime this week because I have a test knit that is due by June the 8th. It's a hard deadline, so I need to go ahead and get started on that, but I need a needle, so trying to finish this up. So that's that. I'm going to work on it again later today because I'm going to get on the International Virtual Knit Nights, IVKN. Yeah, so I'm going to chat with them later because it's Tuesday and we meet today, and I'm going to make myself work on my hitchhiker the whole 4 hours. It'll get tons of work put in. At first I was aiming, I measured where I was, I weighed the skein yesterday after I finished working on it, and I had 75 grams left, and I am going to use the whole skein, so that would mean like 15 grams a day. I don't know how much I've done yet so far today, I haven't weighed it, but yeah, 4 hours on the VKN with some mindless knitting. I'm going to be pretty close to done after I get off of there, I know it. So that's what I've done so far today, and then yesterday, so this is a giant tote from Bags Plus, Alice in Wonderland. It says, I can't read backwards. It says, I gave myself good advice, but I seldom follow it. Yeah, that's me, right here, all the time. Lifestyle. Which is why I had to have the bag. So that's the fabric on the back, and it's got like these cute polka dots on the inside. Anyway, when I travel with and I need to bring a lot of crafts, I use this bag because why not? It's a giant tote bag. That's literally what I bought it for. So, well, it's what I bought it for, to hold projects. And I actually need to unpack this, but anyway, yeah, I was supposed to come back and, whoops. Darn it. Okay, I guess since yesterday was such a great day, they said today will make you have a Monday. Not gonna happen, dude. Anyway, so in here, I'm emptying out the sleeve because it's not, whoops, it's not a finish yet, but it is so, so, so close. Let me move this thread. So this is where I got to yesterday. Okay, what are you trying to do? I'm like trying to help myself and it's not working. So this is where I got to yesterday. Not the greatest lighting. I'll probably have to insert a picture when I do actually finish it. But anyway, this is where I got to yesterday on The Queen That Was. It's getting there. So I really should be done. I should have finished it last night, but yeah, I was occupied all day doing other things. So I'm almost done with this purple. Sorry, y'all, my brain's everywhere. So I need to finish this purple over here, and then I'm done with this color. And then I have to pick which now I'm at home. I'm back at my apartment, so we'll see what I decide to do. I know that I know a light purple that I can use, so I might just go ahead and pull that and let it be a light purple instead of doing one of these other colors now that I'm back at my apartment. So yeah, that is where it is. So I need to finish this flower, do all the little light purple bits that are in these flowers, and then you can see like the lightish color over there in the flowers here. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm referring to. um, and then I have to do the crown up here, and that will be done in Kreinik number 4 braid 021L is the colorway. This is a Kreinik that I got when I bought Miss Solar Lips Mirabilia. Yeah, I got that basically entirely kitted from a D-stash off of Ravelry, actually. But yeah, so this is the Kreinik that was called for in that one, and it's the only Kreinik I have. It's not the same color, but I don't really care. So that is what her crown will be in. Okay, so that's where we're at. Snape didn't get any work. Maykanita didn't get any work. Like, nothing. Which is fine. So I am going to jump off of here, finish this. I will actually do a little clip today once it gets finished, which should be hopefully just in a couple hours. And then hopefully I'll do a, what's my hair doing? Okay, hopefully I'll do a check-in tonight. I'm back at my place, so I should remember there's better lighting because I have overhead lighting here. So at night, I mean, daylight is debatable. But anyway, yeah, so we'll be back tonight with a little cross-stitch update. Hopefully I get lots of progress done. So until then. Hey peeps, so it's been a couple days, probably close to around 48 hours. Anyway, It's May the 14th, a Thursday. It's right at 3:30 in the afternoon. That seems familiar, so maybe it was around this time on Tuesday. Anyway, doesn't matter. So you should have seen the clip of The Queen That Was by Ink Circles. I finished it. I love it. And then after that, I quite literally, I immediately started picking out colors for my next project. I feel like I showed you guys. I did. I showed you when I got it. But anyway, so these are some of the colors that I've gathered. I'm doing the called for colors if I can, making conversions as you saw when I can't. So before I show you the project, this is like best thing. Hold on, let me grab, pause. Okay, I would have just left you, you know, playing through that, but I didn't know how quickly I was going to be able to find it. Spoiler, it was like 2 seconds. It's fine. Okay, so this is like one of my favorite things, one of my favorite tools. This is the DMC color card, and it is the one with the threads. So my mom, I'm just gonna open it off because it's gorgeous. So it has all of the colors. They also have light effects, the variegated threads in here, or light effects and the variegated threads, I should say. They don't have a toile in here, but that's okay. Yeah, so I just love it. I love it so much. Okay, kind of difficult to fold back up though. Anyway, so my mom, I'm pretty sure ordered, we both have one, so I'm pretty sure she got these off of the DMC site. She doesn't remember, but I feel like she got it off of the DMC site. It was only like $25 or something. The last time that I checked, I don't think they had any. I think they were out of stock. I'm not sure. I haven't checked back since then, but I will, I'll make a note to leave a link to where these are, at least on the DMC site. I don't know if anyone else has them, but I also have this one. My mom laminated this for me flat. So this one is like the little foldable one that you get out of Joann's or Michael's. It's like in the floss section. I can't remember which one we got it out of. But yeah, you can see the holes where like they have it hanging up there and it folds. And I asked her to lay it out flat and laminate mine for me. So one side has them like by color order, and then the other side has them in number order. I don't use this one as much. It's quite literally been buried over there in the craft corner. I just use this one because it has the actual threads, and yeah. So anyway, I used that to pick out my color conversions and things for, come on. Oh, let me add that DMC color card. I had my show notes already up, so that helps. What am I looking for? Picture of this pattern. Okay. So this is Harry Potter Spells by Cross Stitch for You. I will link their Etsy shop below, as always. So, yeah, there's the pattern. There are going to be a few color changes on some words. I think I talked about it when I got it. So I started this on Tuesday, right after I finished Ink Circles, and there it is. I'm not going to hold, I guess I'll hold my hand behind it. I wasn't going to, but I mean, you get the gist. And you can see Ink Circles there. I literally just opened the fabric completely, turned it 90 degrees, and then rolled it all back up and started on this because it will fit perfectly next to Ink Circles without running into it. So super excited about that, being resourceful, there we go, with my fabric. I couldn't think of the word. So this is where I am. I did work on this a little bit yesterday, but not that much. I actually need to go back to it. No, I have until tonight. I need to go back to it today, which I will in a second, so that I can finish like I think I need 60 more stitches for my current roll on Stitchopoly with semi-sane stitchers. So I want to finish that because my 48 hours will be up in 8 hours. So I know I can get that done. I'm going to do that first because I want to use my new project for Stitchopoly because hopefully this will be a finish today. So yesterday I just didn't feel like working on anything. I kind of had a headache and my eyes were a little weird from that. Um, it was during the day, but yeah, so I didn't want to work on spells with the black fabric because even during the day, like, it still can be kind of difficult. So I didn't want to do that. Oh, I totally forgot to mention this pajama shirt all the way. Yeah, honestly, it was the first shirt that I just grabbed off the bed just now because I had on a tank top and I got cold. And so I was like, let's put on a shirt. Don't ask. I know, short sleeves doesn't help. Logic in the moment. But anyway, so yeah, super old from childhood. This is what happens when you don't grow. You just hoard clothes forever. It's fine. Anyway, so yesterday I didn't feel like working on that. I didn't really feel like working on Snape, so poor thing hasn't been touched since Sunday. So um, I got started on another project. So basically what I do when I can't like decide what project I want, I take a picture of the options and then I send it to 3 people and I'm like, hey, pick one. And somehow it always works out. I haven't had it happen yet that they all choose something different. So far it's been that 2 of them choose the same thing, so I'm here for it. Um, Totally recommend if you're like a super indecisive person. Um, Spoiler, the other 2 are crafters and the other one's my mom, so like I know they're gonna help me. So I pulled out, or they chose Friendship. This was one of the ones that I had pulled out. This is by Little House Needleworks, and it's the 9th one in their Little Sheep Virtue series. I don't know if I actually want to do any of the other ones. I know I've seen some of them, and I've said, oh, like, I don't want that one. Um, yeah, maybe I should look at the other ones. But anyway, so I am also doing a color conversion on some of these colors. So this is where I got to by the time that I went to bed last night. It was a very slow stitchy day. I don't know, I guess my mojo just wasn't there yesterday. It was weird. There was a lot more time spent just sitting, because Alma from Alma's Little Wonders and we were on Zoom for a good, like basically the whole afternoon, which was awesome. But there were a couple times during that chat where I just noticed, like, how long have I been sitting here just chatting and talking and I haven't, or on my phone, while I'm chatting and I haven't been stitching. So it was fine. I wasn't too hard on myself about it. And then it was weird when I got in the bed. I just got in bed early and was stitching still and watching. I think it was Flosstube I was watching last night. I've watched only knitting podcasts and updates on those so far today. Anyway, so yeah. Then when I got in bed last night, it was like the mojo was on fire, which was really kind of annoying. But anyway, so this is where I've gotten to. This is the whole piece, the outline of the whole piece. So the green border is done. I'm working on this ecru here, and there's a third color that goes around the whole border, and then it will be done. And I'll start working on all the stuff on the inside. So I think that the plan is that I'm going to finish this today. That was kind of the goal. I thought that it would be cool to finish it yesterday, but by the time I even got it started, it was looking pretty slim, and then I wasn't really stitching a ton. So maybe today. I woke up a little later a lot later than I wanted to, and then I just got in a knitting groove with my shawl, which I'll show in a second. So yeah, anyway, it'll maybe be finished today or it'll be finished tomorrow. But it should be finished in this blog, so wonderful. Needle minder from Vicky Stitch and Button Crafts. Um, Garn Guard Silver Moon Sewing. I'm stitching this on 32 count light mocha Belfast linen. I think that's all that I need to say about that one. It's going. Okay. 16 count Black Ada still. It's the same fabric. This egg needle minders from Abby Top Knot Stitcher, and this Harry Potter needle minder, which I totally found. Apparently this was on Butterfly Effects fabric, which I'll talk about that later. Next vlog maybe. But anyway, yeah. So there's that. Or actually, okay, anyway. My thoughts are all over the place. So, Harry Potter needle minder. This one's from Armada Designs when she did the class schedule sale. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, the other thing that has gotten some work, which I need to put this yarn back in here, is my hitchhiker shawl. So you can see the yarn is way smaller. I have 34 grams left, so I'm kind of on track. I've been trying to, the goal was to kind of knit 15 grams a day so that it can be done by Saturday, so that I can snatch this needle out of here and swatch and start my test knit shawl, because yeah, I've got a little over 3 weeks to get that done, and I don't want to be waiting until the last minute. So this, you know, here's the rest of the shawl, but I did not move. So the last time that you saw it, that's where this marker is. So this is 2 days worth of knitting that I've done. But yeah, so I knit for a ton today. Excuse me. On Tuesday, I was supposed to be working on this while I was on the VKN, those 4 hours. That did not happen. I instead was working on finishing ink circles. And then after that, I immediately started kitting up and working on spells. So, okay, did not knit at all like I wanted to, but that's okay. I spent like a good 2.5 hours today knitting on it. So I got a lot done, hanging out with some of my peeps. I was supposed to like start this thing where I tell you guys like who I'm watching each day, so I can, you know, like go back to shouting people out. Guys, I've been watching way too many videos, way too many people, and like I don't want to, you know, keep telling you guys the same people every day, because there are Maynia vlogs and just general vlogging, daily vlogging that people are doing. I quickly realized that was going to be a lot to keep up with, so I'll just name drop as it naturally happens. I'm hoping in the next Craft With Me video, which hopefully will get shot Sunday, filmed, recorded, that's way better word, that's happening Sunday, and hopefully, and I'm planning to like do a bunch of shout outs then, so yeah, anyway. It's just a lot. There are a lot of people I'm watching, so anyway, you can see the rows are crazy long now, which I'm loving because that means the yarn will get used even faster. So I'll actually go ahead and move up my progress keeper right now. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Whoops. Okay, needle is going everywhere here. Okay, so that is basically catching you guys up on that, on what I've done. So we might as well do retail therapy. I'm supposed to be doing everything as it happens anyway. So I bought two new, sorry y'all, there are like cords and this is not even connected to anything. So I bought 2 new Haid patterns. Whoops, don't know my own password. Today is apparently struggle day, but it's okay. Here we go. Okay, so I got 2 new Haids. This first one was on my wish list and I didn't realize it. I didn't even remember. Apparently also my wish list is 2 pages. Didn't know that had happened. So Haid was having a sale that ended, I think, the end of Tuesday. I have no idea if I meant, not that it would have mattered because you're, anyway. Focus. It's gonna be okay. So I got two patterns. I made the mistake of looking at my wish list and I didn't even remember this pattern at all. So this is Watching the World Go By. Why don't I know this? The artwork is by Lucy Pitway. Can't read. Artwork by Lucy Pitway. So that's the pattern. I love it. Can you believe that it's kind of just like a lot of block coloring? How did I find another Haid that's like, yeah. It's not all like that. The trees kind of get somewhat confetti-ish, but I'm really looking forward to that one. So much so that I was like, I think I can use butterfly effect fabric. That should be big enough. It totally is. So I'm not going to start it anytime soon because I don't have a lot of the colors that I would need for the first page. And I don't know when I'm going to go kit up this project. There's another Haid Whip Tranquil Tulip that I have, if y'all know what that one looks like. Yeah, I want to kit that one up completely so that I can change it over to parking. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying parking right now, especially on the 18 count, so I think that will help me a little bit to get that one done. Plus it's a quick stitch. It's actually a quick stitch. It's small. So that might be good to do. But anyway, so I got this one and then, oh, whoops. And then I also got Mini Giraffe Elephant. Yep. By Marjorie Sarnat. So this is the same artist that designed or that drew Egyptian Elephant. And I'm pretty sure that I looked at the rest of her work when I found Egyptian Elephant. And I guess I just wasn't drawn to this, but I looked at her work again that day, and because, how did I run across this? Oh, so after I made the mistake of going to my wish list and bought the other one, because I was like, okay, that's the only pattern I'm going to buy, and I bought it. Well then, for some reason, I decided to go to the new releases page. I usually do when I'm on their site, and I usually don't find anything, so I guess I just felt like it was going to be okay. It was not, well, okay. It was not okay. They had some new artwork up there, so this was one of the new ones. It's a mini of her giraffe elephant artwork. So, yeah. I don't know. I just fell in love with it when I saw it. She also has another elephant one that I may or may not like better than Egyptian Elephant. That's a thing. So, don't worry, Egyptian Elephant is still going to be a project. It's not getting abandoned, but yeah. The other elephant that I found is kind of in this same style, with these same types of colors. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I have no idea when either of those is getting started. The mini giraffe elephant, unlike Egyptian elephant, is pretty confetti heavy, it looks like. So, yeah, I don't even feel like starting that one. My brain's not in a good spot for that. But Watching the World Go By, whenever I feel like hitting that up and starting it, that'll happen. So, yeah, I think that's everything that's happened. In the last couple days. Like I said, I've pretty much been knitting today. Yeah, after I finished my knitting videos and watched all of those, I was like, okay, we'll take this break, record a clip, because I reminded myself to record a clip like twice, 2 or 3 times yesterday, and then just didn't feel like it. By the time I thought about it again, I was about to get in the bed, and I had already cut the lights out and stuff, and I didn't feel like undoing all that, so here we are. But it's all good, so yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go finish this roll for Stitchopoly on spells and probably work on friendship. Yeah, I'll probably see if I can get that actually finished today. I think I can do it. It's 3:46. I totally think I can do it. Okay, enough chit chat. I'm gonna go. Gosh, I really gotta do my hair. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with some peeps on Flosstube. First up is catching up with Vicky from Reading and Stitching. Gotta do that. So, alright. Hopefully I will remember to actually record another clip later today. So I'll see you then. Okay, so we're back. And yeah, it's the next day yet again, so no one's surprised by this. So it's May the 15th. It's almost not the 15th. It's 11:30 at night. So I'm going to actually end this vlog at the end of 5 days, which that's nice. So let's catch you up. Last night, what did I work on last night? Okay, so last night I finished the roll that I was in the middle of for Stitchopoly. So I was using spells for that roll. You can see that I pretty much just finished, I think I finished this L. I'm not sure if I had it done already. But anyway, finished the L's and then did most of the I there. So Expelly, that's where we're at. I haven't worked on this again today. It's kind of just a background project anyway. But yeah, so I finished up that roll, and then I switched to my Little Sheep Virtues and worked on finishing that. So I didn't actually finish it last night. I think I got through like most of this sheep, and I had most of the flower pot and everything done. The purple was all done. Yeah, so here it is, all done, and I love that it fit completely in the Q-snap because, yeah, it's not wrinkled yet. I'm sure it'll get there. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this, but I love it. So, yeah, so there's that, and I don't really know how I'm gonna finish it yet. I might actually try to make it into a pillow because I think that would be super cute. But yeah, so I mean, there's really nothing more. I guess I keep thinking of, I don't know. There's nothing else to say about it. There it is. My signature I put down there at the bottom. There was supposed to be a bird button there in the center. This didn't come with the button, which was fine. I didn't want to use it anyway. So what I did, there was only like one yellow dot like in the center of those little leaves there. There you go. You can kind of see its leaves and then the flower on top of it. So I just added the other 3 stitches to kind of fill in that space. Yeah, and then there was a bit more yellow, and I'm never mad about that. So yeah, there we go. All done. Super enjoyed that. It took longer than I wanted, but you know, when do they not? If you're I don't know if anyone is wondering, I kind of rearranged back there so that this could actually like sit up and stop falling over. But Candace at Slub Lover Stitches, who hasn't posted a video in a while. Candace, I hope you're doing okay. I'm sure I'm not the only one that misses you. Yeah, but I need to message her now that I think about it. But she stitched this for me. I don't know / remember. I'm not sure if she told me, but I don't know where she got this from. But yeah, she stitched this up for me and made it into a little pillow. That's the backing fabric. And it's funny because, like, y'all know I'm not super big into floral, but I love this. Yeah. It goes so well. It's perfect. So, yeah. I keep that back there. It used to sit like up against this box right here, but it would always like fall, get pushed some kind of way, so I moved it because I was tired of picking it up off the floor, honestly. Okay, so that was today. I finished that, and then, okay, so then this next bit's got a little bit of a story to it. So, Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff, she was enabled, and I don't remember by who. She posted it in her Instagram post. I just don't remember. But she was enabled by 2 or 3 people to start a Carolyn Manning design from her Shooting Star collection. I think she's doing sweater weather. And I love Carolyn Manning's designs. A lot of them are just, or maybe all of them, I don't know. I've only looked at like certain sections on there, but her designs are just, I love the geometric ones. And like Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts, geometric patterns are, oh, I love them so much. Yeah, so anyway, she posted that she was starting sweater weather, blah, 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 and not blah, but anyway, moving on. So, I had already kind of been looking at Shooting Star like months ago, you know, just every time it kind of pops up, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty, I would love to stitch that. So I saw that and I went, of course, to her site because I was like, I'm pretty sure, well, I thought I was going to get Shooting Star and then start it. That didn't happen. I ended up buying Fairy Circle. I always call it Fairy Ring, but it's not. It's Fairy Circle. Here, I'll look up a quick picture of it. Fairy Circle, Carolyn Manning. Oh, I am really slow. I had something pulled up on my phone so that I could show it to you guys, and I basically just worked over that. That was super smart. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I'm fine. I was purposely trying not to do that, and then I still did it. So, awesome. Anyway, so I bought, and of course I can't see. I've undone everything, and it still didn't work because now I need to zoom in. So I should have just gotten on the internet in the first place. Dios mío. Okay, so this is Fairy Ring, Fairy Circle. Oh my gosh, see what I mean? Fairy Circle. Oh, I love it so much. Those greens and like the cool tones. It's greens and blues and purples. There are some browns over in there. It's just, oh, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So, I ended up buying that because I just couldn't not have it. Yeah, and so then I went to my email or to my computer, the files on my computer, because I remembered that I had previously bought Granny Is No Square, also by Carolyn Manning, because my first, like, wow, that's a lie. Like when I really was starting to be a big crafter, my first fiber art was crochet. So, and I've done plenty of granny squares. Plenty of granny clusters have been made by these hands. So, I, of course, needed to have that pattern, and I bought it, but apparently I never saved it to my computer. So when I bought Fairy Circle and I went to save it, I was like, there's no Carolyn Manning folder. How is that possible? So then I was just curious, and when they sent me the, you know, like, download is ready, whatever email they send you, because it was a PDF, I was on my email and I saw it, and it made me think, like, just search, you know, in your email and see if there's one for the other pattern. Well, there was. Apparently I bought that pattern at the end of August 2018. Yeah, I've almost had that pattern 2 years and I didn't even, I mean, I guess I remembered I bought it, but I never saved it. Anyway, apparently that at the same time that I bought Granny Is No Square, I also bought, why do I not have this ready? Let's talk about that. That would be, okay, why can't I open my own tablet? You guys are just gonna get like the entire struggle bus here at the end of this vlog, but I feel like you're probably okay with it if you're still watching, because I think this whole vlog, this whole week is just, it's been very interesting. So anyway, when I bought Granny Is No Square a couple years ago, I apparently also bought chocolate covered cherries, and I'm fully aware that this is going to have a glare. I don't even know if that's showing up correctly, but it's probably close. Anyway, chocolate covered cherries. I love this. It totally matches my living room, or, you know, is close enough that it matches my living room. So, I had completely forgotten that I was even interested in that pattern. That's fine. Um, yeah, and I was just like, you know what, screw it, let's start it, let's do it. So I woke up today and I went to Michael's and I got the flosses that I needed, and I bought some more needles and some more bobbins, and I got more fabric, and so I started. And I got a very, 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 very small start because I was kind of distracted anyway, and then when I got this far, I ended up getting on Instagram I was talking to some people, chatting, and one of my favorite knitters, Laura, who is half of the Knit Girls podcast, so she's Lala Knits on Instagram. She did a little impromptu live. It was just so she could test something out. But, you know, people saw her going live like I did, and we all clicked because we were like, oh my gosh, she's going live, you know, this time of night. What is it? What's happening? So, yeah, after a bunch of people got on, and we were like, why can't we? Let's do a live. Because some people, she does lives through the week, like at 12 noon Central. But, you know, some people are working or whatever, so they can't catch them. And then some people were like, well, this is my first live, and I caught it. So then we chatted for an hour, which was really nice. And so, yeah. So this is where I got on this. 18 count white Aida, called for DMC threads. This needle minder I got from 1884 Stitchery. It's like a geometric abstract needle minder. I love abstract art, so had to have it, and it works perfectly for this project. I will show you the floss colors. I'm keeping this in my Angela Floss Buddy, yep, from Bags Plus. My mom came up with this design. She had a specific thing that she wanted for her planners, and Karina made it happen. And then I also had to have one. And then we got butterfly fabric because, well, my mom got 2 gray ones, and then she also got butterfly fabric because, yeah. And yes, it's yellow. It's kind of blowing out, but it's yellow. The ribbons are yellow. Yeah. Anyway, so these are the colors in the pattern plus 814. I just realized that one wasn't in there. So yeah, lots of browns, and then oops, and then the 3 reds. But I mean, they're chocolate covered cherries, so you know, I had to remind myself that that would make sense. I don't know, I'm stitching with a lot of like neutral colors right now, and it's just kind of weird because y'all know I love bright colors. But don't worry, I also bought floss today for another new start. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen. It'll be at the end of May or beginning of June. But that one has very bright colors, so that's gonna be fun. Yeah, so that was that. And then when Laura got on tonight, I mentioned I sat my stitching down because I did not get a chance to knit today. I was just really excited. Well, I woke up, actually I woke up pretty early, being that I didn't go to bed until very late, as in like it was basically this morning. And then I only slept for a few hours. I don't even know how I'm still awake right now. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep. Crazy. But I didn't knit at all because I wanted to hurry up and finish Friendship. And after I was supposed to knit, but then I just really wanted to start my new project for all I got done. So I didn't knit today, and I took that time while I was on with Laura to knit. So I got a few more garter bumps done. I'm definitely going to have to focus on this tomorrow when I get on the VKN if I want this done tomorrow. But it's super close, and when you're on the VKN and you're chatting away and it's simple garter, it's going to be just fine. So I'm not worried about it at all. It will totally yeah, I feel like the yarn's still about the same from when you saw it last, so I won't show it again. But it's almost done. It will be done tomorrow. I really got to start this test knit. Okay, so the last thing that I have to do is pick, oh, I guess I need to like go back and reset everything now. So, okay, so let's go back here. So I need to pick a winner from the first Maynia vlog for the, let me get the pattern, for the Lizzie Kate cross stitcher in residence. So let me set this back up. Paste. Keyword is residence. So if you don't know, and I'm also going to show you this, you know, for clarity's sake, you can just type into Google Instagram comment picker or YouTube comment picker. They're kind of on the same website. But yeah, I know that several of us, like Flosstubers, YouTubers in general, use it to pick comments. That's what it was made for. I feel like this is obvious. But anyway, you can see, so this is I copy and pasted the link to the first Maynia vlog. It's filtered for duplicate users and based on comments with a specific text. You can see I've typed in the keyword that you had to use, which was residence. Okay, I'm gonna hit get YouTube comments. There were 5 of you that wanted this. You can see the number 5 there. And okay, so now we're going to press start and let it pick. And just a heads up for whoever wins this. Oh my gosh! See, that's why I did it on camera. I can't make this stuff up. Alma, that's so fun. So Alma from Alma's Little Wonders, you have gotten the pattern, which is great because I need to send you something anyway. Yeah, so she's just, you know, giving me props on Snape, who, poor thing, has not been worked on all week. Maybe next week will be his gig, who knows. But yeah, so Alma from Alma's Little Wonders, you have won the giveaway of that pattern. So that's fun. So anyway, I was about to say, heads up, that, yeah, at the post office, I don't really want to go right now. I will try to go sometime soon. I need to figure out the situation with all of that. There are old giveaways that I totally owe people and I feel horrible about. Y'all should have had these a long time ago. So I need to gather those again and make sure that I have all the addresses together. Plus now I have a couple more packages I need to send out, Alma and a couple of other ones. So just, you know, please continue to be patient with me. I appreciate that y'all aren't like, hopefully you're not super upset about it. At least you haven't, you know, expressed this to me. So yeah, just, you know, there's a pandemic going on. So I had already promised the queen that was to someone, so that one I'm not going to give away. But since I finished this one, I will totally pass the stash on this one. So leave a comment if you would like to stitch friendship. Yeah, keyword is friendship there. So yeah, okay. Little House Needleworks friendship is the one up for grabs. So I'll probably, I guess I'll do what I did this time. So this is the 3rd vlog. So at the end of vlog 5, which will be the last one for the month, there will only, yeah, because I'm doing them every 5, no, that's a lie. There will be 6. Yeah, there will be 6 vlogs for Maynia. So at the end of the 5th one, I will draw for this. Okay. I feel like that's it, y'all. I hope so, because this was a 20-minute video. Okay, yeah, I did get some happy mail. Well, I won't hold it up, but I got my kit for the Caterpillar cross stitch Positivity Rules sale that's starting, I think, next week, or is it on the 29th? It's either on the 22nd or the 29th of May. But I'm super, super excited about that. I haven't opened it yet, which I'll show you just for proof of that. I haven't opened it. You can see I started, and then I was like, no. I want to do a complete unboxing this time. I tried it last time, and then, like, you can only unbox things once. So we just have to hope that the first take goes well again this time. Or well this time. But anyway, look out for that. Go check out Sally Caterpillar Cross Stitch if you haven't. She has amazing patterns. Not sponsored. I just love her. And love her patterns and her work. Anyway. Okay, enough rambling because it's super late at night. My brain's already fuzzy and now we're just rambling. So I hope that you all are still doing good. As always, thank you so much for sticking with me and hanging out with me on these vlogs and yeah, all of that. So it will be a busy posting weekend. Or maybe I'll wait. I was going to do a craft with me Sunday, but I think I will push that off until I don't know, maybe a couple days into the week, Monday or Tuesday, because I have to get my unboxing video up. So look out for that, for those two videos, because they'll be out soon. So until the next video, happy crafting, y'all.